Hi, shalom friends. One of the great rabbis of Vilna passed away in the early 1930s. His name was Rabbi Ahron Hecht, a true rabbi of rabbis, a halachic great, a genius, very compassionate, an incredible organizer, and so on and so forth. And in his youth, he was actually appointed to be the chief rabbi of Vilna at a very early age. We're talking about some 70, 80 years ago, a little bit more, I'm sorry. I mean, there were many great Torah scholars. The fact that they chose such a young man to be the head of such a prominent city said something about this remarkable individual. He printed many books of Jewish law, but towards the end of his life, he was overwhelmed with the needs and the concerns of his community. And he once remarked to a close student, he said, when I was young, I thought there was nothing greater than innovating new thoughts of Talmud and actually writing them down. But today I see there are so many needs, physical needs, orphans that have to be cheered up, and widows that have to be helped, and people that are hungry that have to be fed. I see there's nothing greater than that. And the implication was that if he had a choice of going away from the hustle and the bustle and the needs of the physical and to concentrate on the pure study of Torah, he wouldn't do that. He realized today his responsibilities and his privilege, and that was that he could help people. And that's really the purpose of his wisdom, was how to help people. Well, how can you help people? Wisdom certainly is necessary, but there's another component which at times might not be appreciated. Here, let me introduce it with a joke. They say about this great scholar filled with wisdom, and once he was teaching his students when he felt unusually drowsy, and he pardoned himself to close his eyes, and he had a remarkable experience. He had a visitation from an angel that said, "Sir, your profound devotion to wisdom has made a tremendous effect in heaven. Heaven wants to give you a gift. You could choose wisdom, money, or beauty." And without hesitation, his passion was wisdom. I choose to have wisdom. And the angel touched him and said, "It is done." And indeed, as he opened up his eyes and looked at the students, his mind was filled with ideas and concepts, and it was wonderful. He actually felt wiser. And as he's looking around, one of the students notices a glow on his face. He says, Rebbe, it seems that you've been infused with a new source of wisdom. Could you share it with us? Share with us some wisdom. And his first words were, "I should have taken the money." You see, friends, it takes wisdom to understand that to accomplish, you need money. And that's why I am appealing to you today. Because we are all wise. And we all want to accomplish things with our wisdom. And we realize that in order to feed, in order to teach, in order to have a place to worship, in order to create a family and a community, we need money. Our wisdom leads us to the realization that money is wonderful. Money is good. Money is powerful. Money is influential. Most of all, with money you can accomplish. Just look at history. Some of the greatest, wisest of all men, they needed people to support them. They needed people to make for them a laboratory. They needed people to help pay for their experiments. Sure, there was wisdom, but wisdom without money cannot do much. And that's why, my friends, as the new year approaches, the Richmond Torah Center, which has been in this community for over 22 years, and we're very proud and privileged to be here. I take this opportunity to do two things. To thank you, because the wisdom brings me to the absolute acknowledgement that I couldn't do without you, without your support, and without your money. But it also brings me to a request. We want to continue and expand. And I need you to partner with us. We need to merge money and wisdom. Your assets, my assets. Your wisdom, my wisdom. Your money, my dedication and money. Together. Together we could accomplish a great deal. And on a very practical level, we need to expand our circle of supporters. We do have dedicated people. We have a circle of friendship. We call them the friendship circle. And these are people that give $1,800 a year and more. And then we have what's called the Chai circle, which is people that give $18 or multiples of 18, like 36 or 54 every month. Just think about it. $18 a month. It's money, but very doable. It's less than $1 a day to keep open a synagogue, to provide Shabbos meals, to allow a person to have a rabbi and a rebbetzin to talk with. No reservations or appointments needed. I'm here to serve. I'm happy to serve. But someone has to pay the mortgage. So friends, I am asking, please help the Richmond Torah Center continue doing its good work. And when I say I'm asking, I'm not asking as a beggar. I'm asking as a financial advisor. Be my partner. This is a good investment. Just about every cent of your dollar is used for local things. We have no special or fancy external things. It's real. This is genuine. Our synagogue is open every day of the year. Our minyan goes every day of the year. Just about every day of the year there are Torah classes. And just about every Shabbat we have anywhere between 5 and 30 guests, and so on and so forth. And this is not me, this is you. I couldn't do it myself. So friends, once again, I thank you for those that have shown support. I thank you in advance for those that will show support. From good is always better. Please be generous. Please consider the $1,800 a year. Please consider the $18 a month. Please consider just a holiday donation. $180 for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Whatever you can do, I know God will bless you for that. And you have the gratitude of the Richmond Torah Center and personally of myself and my wife Sarah. Shalom and thank you so much.